Toyota Speedway with Mike Kanke, and I hope you can hear us over their music.
Maybe.
Mike, how was your year in the SRL Southwest Tour?
It's actually pretty good. I mean, we got a chance to win 3 races and got a good chance to win tonight. You know, you have ups and downs in races, and our cars have always been fast, so Dan gives me a great car, so that's where we're at.
I think it's pretty cool that Dale went out of their way to put on this race. What do you think about it?
I think it's a neat deal. It's a shame last night it rained out. You know, I mean, we did have some pretty good fans up there, and it's just what it has to be. You can't predict the weather. Oh, God tells us how it is.
Now, if you were judging your other drivers, who would you say was the most improved?
I would say, let's see, most improved. I think Brendan Newberry's come a long ways in this year.
Who would you say has the best sense of humor? Driver or team member?
Best sense of humor. I don't know, Jim Pettit's pretty good at that.
How about the hardest working team?
Our team.
How about the most controversial team?
Controversial. I don't know anybody that's real controversial.
Who do you think might be the surprise dark horse next year besides Brendan Newberry?
I think Justin Westmoreland is doing a real good job for him and his dad. You know, I mean, they're really improved a lot. If they can stay out of some stuff during the year, I think he'll be my most improved driver for next year.
Now, sometimes the series gets some controversy. You hear guys say, oh, there's not enough money finishing in the back. It's not covering my tire cost. What do you tell somebody that's coming into the series new about the racing next year and the racing in the future?
This is the way I look at it. When you come to run against the Southwest Tour, you're racing against the best drivers on the West Coast. When I started way back, a long time ago, I won't say how long ago, our goal was we could come to the track, buy 4 tires, and last place pretty much pays the tire bill. And we made the race we could show what we could do against the best back then. And that's what this division is. I think that last place plays pretty close to what the tire bill is, and the rest is just going to the races like we always all do, even if we're watching. So there's car maintenance costs, but I don't see any difference. I see the way this purse schedule is, it's pretty much like it was back in the early 70s all the way through the late 80s. And that's how we all started and cut our teeth, and I think that this division is showing that.
Now, I know you've raced a lot. You've raced in the West, the NASCAR West, and you've raced in the Southwest Tour, the NASCAR Southwest Tour. Of the 2 NASCAR divisions, you seem to favor the Southwest Tour. Why was that?
Why is that? I pretty much favor the Southwest Tour because I believe that the best drivers are in the Southwest Tour, and through the years you can see that. You know, the guys that move up and go on to the Cup, Busch trucks, they're from all these type cars, and I think this division's gone back to that. I think you're going to see guys in this division going to go.
You hear a lot of today about, oh, there's families that have a lot of money that put their kid in a series. If there's a family that had a lot of money and decided to put their kid in this series, how could this series benefit them?
The way I look at it is we've had that since the beginning. I've seen guys go in and out 2 and 3 years all the way through the whole thing. Everybody just looks at it every year instead of looking at it over the broad view. And I mean, I haven't seen any difference in the, you know, guys that are coming up now than it was back in the late 80s.
Now, it seems like there's quite a few guys out here that don't have a lot of money. I talk to a lot of guys that are just kind of making it race to race. How is it that they continue to race in this series and they don't just throw up their hands and walk out?
Well, that's exactly the way I was. And if you look back at my history stats, we'd run 5 races, 6 races, 8 races, 2 races. I actually walked away from the championship the year that Corelli won it, and we ran 5. It was the first 5, but we couldn't afford it anymore. We ran up front. And, you know, if you want to better yourself in racing, run less races, but prepare yourself to be fast and you will do better. Progress, look where I've been.
How do you think the race is going to turn out tonight? tonight? Who's going to win it?
Hope we win it.